for Bwipo here and Team Liquid. 1 second left to go. You want to lock this in? They do. Jace versus Graves in the top lane.
Is that Jace from Arcane?
OMG, Bat Chest.
Jace
from
Powder?
Arcane. Jace versus Powder, episode 11.
It's not exactly the juice we were looking for, but it is going to give them more poke. So there is reason behind the last pick here from Team Liquid, and they are banking on Jace plus Corki here. Long range poke. There's no surprise. However, you're playing that into Jarvan Orianna. It just puts more emphasis on your shaker combination that you're looking at later, because that is going to be Fly's only aggressive combo. It means Jose has to have a good engage for this team to be able to pull it off, because if you're facing that much poke, if you're getting outranged, everything hinges on you closing the gap and finding the engagement for your team.
The first try.
Exactly. You don't get a redo.
No.
Aphromoo will try and jump. Certainly will be. Can't wait to get in there. Definitely a risky little bit of business here, passing the torch of engagement from Afro over to Jose. But Jose will also have some early options. So see what he can get done on the Jarvan. Jarvan's got so many more avenues you can gank with than the Trundle. Can get a lot more creative with his EQ combination. So we'll see if they maybe try and mix up some stuff on the bottom side, you know, try and subvert some expectations there, as Ayla and Hansama definitely have done well for themselves in this season. I mean, a lot of questions were circling. Some of the only slap him upside the head.
Hey, as a fellow run at you guy, I've been slapped upside the head many a time from a phase rush mid laner. It's just the nature of the game. Whippo with the flash away. Josedeodo doing a good job forcing that summoner spell here in top.
Yeah, good cooldown burn. They also have the deeper vision on this side with Scuttle Crab and the ward on entry towards mid that Takui was able to place before proccing phase rush and evading the Trundle.
It was 100 Thieves up almost 1,000 gold just from the state of laning. But here in this one, FlyQuest and Team Liquid are very evenly matched without plays being made by either side.
And I think that Team Liquid are pretty happy because they've got a lot of scaling range options. Let's take a look at this Rift Herald fight, though, because look at the AD carries. Both of them coming up. This is going to be a full pit.
Jose tried to go in. The Super Mega Death Rocket comes out. Josedeodo only at 300 HP, and it's first blood over to Ayla. FlyQuest trying to back out now, but Hansama's ready to go. Red, white, time to fight. Flashes back out. The Rift Herald Eye is on the ground. Team Liquid cannot acquire that one. The Herald was slain by FlyQuest, but they can't get there to take the prize. Santorin's still hanging around long enough to try to keep it protected. Nobody from FlyQuest can get it. The Rift Herald is nullified.
I know everybody wants to look at, where the kills go, but I love highlighting front lines. And playing frontline well early means getting that engage and still getting last hit onto the Herald, but they do get the kill, which means they deny the pickup of it and can still reset down to bottom side and get Dragon.
Exactly. The Herald was worth little more than a couple of minions worth of gold.
Is the win con there for FlyQuest, because they've got great all-in 5v5, but you do have to close that distance so that you don't get poked out before it happens. And here he goes.
Jose goes in. Hansama has no flash to escape the Cataclysm and the death that follows thereafter. One kill over to FlyQuest. Looking to make it two, but Ayla is too tanky. Santorin's here. Not in time to save his AD carry, but in time to make sure that Ayla doesn't just get dove. They will back away. First plate already going to fall. FlyQuest wants to stick around and take a second as well. Nice kill picked up with a bit of extra gold in their pockets too. Santorin approaches the wave yet again, trying to protect the plate. Johnson needs a little bit more damage from those minions. There we go. They're going to pick that one up. Can't really fight the smite. It just doesn't work out too well unless you're, hyper late game 1000 AP one-shot YouTube thumbnail tier.
Zoe from full range with a paddle star coming in.
Okay, that one could do it. That one could do it.
Old AP Gragas would steal Barons all the time.
Man, old AP Gragas. I remember that one. That was
those late game mages, they have a tendency to make junglers look. They want to wake up when their Corki's got at least 2 core. Looking for 2 core plus 3 is where he really starts to shine. Those rockets really hurt. And Bwipo is here also trying to get to that 2 core. Once he can get his Muramana transformed, that's when the Jace really starts to deal the pain, but honestly, he's dealing the damage already to Kumo.
Kumo walked right back into that shock blast. It looked like it was going to miss, but good prediction there from Whippo. And now Ayla's ready to go. He leads the way with a solar flare. Flashes it. He missed R. He missed E. It doesn't matter. Flash auto there with a stun and ignite.
Exactly. He didn't complete the yellow star because he landed a Q. So you can land the auto attack melee range Q. Good enough.
All right, it made it happen for TL. That one will go over to Whippo, so they've got it on one of the carries this time. Johnson keeps trying to apply some pressure here to the top side, keeping these waves shoved in. Has nobody near him, but he's not worried right now. Again, they saw the play just get made on the opposite side of the map, so he knows he at least has time to clear out most of this wave before he has to back away. But we are seeing a teleport come in. Maybe Johnson doesn't have time after all. Bjergsen's over the wall. Package delivery there. Checks the brush after they use the blue trinket. They know that he has to be nearby, and easy money for Bjergsen.
Peekaboo, Bjergsen sees you. Another kill picked up for TL. No longer are these resident sleeper kills either, Flowers. These are kills going on to their poke champions, going on to their long-range scaling. Bjergsen gets one with the package. His Muramana is close to transforming here.
And you can see that that kill was also so well timed because it gave him a free herald. And double am squared. They get the eyeball. That didn't happen in the last one.
That's a way better deal.
Damn fine deal. I will take that deal. Takoi separated from the rest of the team there by a solar flare, but he doesn't get caught out by anything. FlyQuest are able to stay alive through that. Rift Herald used here in mid lane. Almost gets the tier 1 turret, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Things still standing with about 10% HP, and Team Liquid keeps the pressure on here in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's definitely mounting here for FlyQuest. FlyQuest gonna have to start making some money moves quick here. That 3-0 is getting very tenuous. TL have 1,000 gold lead, 2 dragons, plus really strong late game options here with range and an Aphelios. Even if you do get close for that engage, Hansama will make you think twice about jumping in with the Cataclysm, because if he's able to avoid the Shockwave follow-up, he will just kill Jose. So there are so many things for FlyQuest to worry about later.
Oh no, Josedeodo, he threw the flag right in front of him, so he didn't get the knock up there onto Bjergsen. Tries to find a little bit more damage, he cataclysms in. Bjergsen gets away there with a flash. Jose getting the summoner spell out. Ooh, that was a close rocket.
Yeah, that would have been the base stats you get, but later, as well as we're transitioning, this is gonna be a tiny bit of harassment. Once Pippo's able to get his recall off, he can finish his Manamune, and then it's almost ready to transform as well. 321 closing in on that 360 mark, and that's where we really start to see TL on this comp shine.
Okay, Team Liquid, they might have to deal with a FlyQuest play here as Josedeodo is moving in. Takoi's ready. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana to work with, though. So Santorin flashing away, stays safe on that one. Meanwhile, up in the top side, it's a 1v1. It's Whippo winning out on that one right now as Kumo puts a burst on him, but not enough. Down to 150 HP. Kumo tries to fall back, but Whippo, okay, he doesn't want to go point-blank range against the Graves next to a wall.
Exactly. If you flash that wall, yes, you have lethal damage. No. This is one where he pulls back.
Ooh, okay. Jose trying to make the play there, ends up losing his own flash for it. Hansama not afraid with Ayla right next to him.
All right, I want to hone in on FlyQuest here because they're the ones with a lot of pressure mounting.
And it's so tough because, I mean, back to what we were talking about at the very beginning, you don't get a second try. If you go in and it's screwed up, they have the flashes, they get away or whatever, Jose is pretty much dead to rights. There's not really a whole lot you can do to stop that from happening. Bjergsen now finding Kumo here in the bottom lane. Package delivery trying to cut him off. Santorin's ready to go too. Drops the subjugation, and there it is. Bjergsen picking up kill number 4 of the game for TL.
I'm going from cautiously optimistic, trying to hype him up, to disappointed, Flowers.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that was just lazy. You know, this is Dragon 3. They're going to go for Soul Point. They literally just had a giant dragon screaming on the rift because it was killed, okay? So you've got no business there. You can hear the giant alert from Package. Like, turn on the audio. You know they're going for this objective. You know the package is picked up, and FlyQuest get punished. So TL, well, I'm disappointed in FlyQuest. TL are so happy to see that. They're like, you know what? We are cruising frozen. 4 minutes left on the soul to arrive. Push there on top side on the last outer turret for themselves. All they have to do now, look toward mid.
No. Aframu's gonna get caught here in the middle. Josedeodo coming back around. Ayla might just die first, but he stays alive there through the shielding. Last rocket finds him. Now can Johnson get excited enough to get any more? No! He's not excited, he's dead. Whippo picking up the kill on that one, 1 for 1. Here in mid lane with the enemy 80 carried down. Team Liquid feels they've won this fight pretty easily. They'll keep moving forward. Whippo going for some snipes, looking for the damage here. Can't quite find enough just yet. Whippo goes in, Whippo gets 1, Whippo goes down, 2 for 2 team fight.
Another Whippo moment. I love these. I want to collect as many as they make. Flowers.
You want to collect some Whippo moment trading cards?
Yes,
that's
I
what
do.
we need.
Even with the Shock Blast not landing on Grapes there, he went for the kill.
We're right back into this, though. It's another play being made and another death for Ayla. FlyQuest picking him off there. But what else can they get? A single kill onto a support is not enough at this point in the game. I want to see FlyQuest be able to find more, but it doesn't look like they're in any condition to do so.
Yeah, that one was getting a little sus there. TL engaged with Bjergsen bottom. He's got Unleashed Teleport, but that thing still takes a while to channel. So if you go for the immediate engagement there, FlyQuest find themselves with an opening in front of them, and they've got to push it to the limits. What can they get out of this opportunity? Ayla's down, so you get an objective, you get the mid turret. That is very, very valuable in trying to funnel some money here onto the carries, and they go for it.
Jose's done! Josedeodo! They pull back Whippo. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade. Bjergsen coming in. There's that Unleashed Teleport. Takoi might just get locked down now. The rockets are flying in. Aframu doing his best to protect with the Unbreakable. Bjergsen has to get right back out as Kumo's not able to get enough damage to finish off either target. Hansama flashes over the wall. Kumo still in hot pursuit. Hans gets away for now. Zap does not find Bjergsen. He'll escape as well.
You hate to see it when it's a Cloud Dragon Rift. These rings of speed, even if you flash after him, it's a little bit late because Bjergsen already made it onto the speed, and there's a big differential because you're not on that Cloud speed yet, so he's just going to get further and further away. Flashing for the zap there isn't able to find anything, and that's an important flash, Flowers. Jinx flash late game, that thing is gold.
Let's take another look at how the fight happened here as TL stepped forward and Jose went in.
This is so necessary. Left without a huge amount of comeback off of that play, but those are the openings that they need to punish to the fullest.
Well, here they go. Bjergsen, he's caught out. He's shut down. That is what FlyQuest needed, and Jose barely survives. Nicely done.
Time and time again, we talk about Jose, so much on his shoulders. He has to be the one to win this game for FlyQuest. He finds another engagement onto the flashless carry. They take down Bjergsen. No rockets to worry about for this sole fight.
But the important part is, their jungler is the one that had 50 HP left. Jose had to go back and reset, so now he still has to make his way back over to the fight. They can't start the Drake up with the enemy jungler nearby, and theirs not there. FlyQuest with Jose coming back out. They've got control over the river. They'll deny the soul.
Exactly. They know that they've won the objective off of that play from Jose. Because of the teleport being used last time around as well, no summoner spells for Bjergsen. Even if he got back up, he wouldn't be able to get down there, so no use in TL trying to delay even this objective.
Big frowny face.
Don't get to play what you purchased.
And it looks like FlyQuest are just going to give away the soul this time. They're saying, okay, we can't stop it. We don't have the positioning. Cloud Soul is not worth inting a team fight and giving away a Baron. Happy Lux coming out from FlyQuest just saying, all right, it's cool. Bjergsen still has package, but I believe it will be expiring soon.
Yeah. And we've actually had a couple of games where we've ended up in this scenario where the one team has a big range advantage. Oh my God. But
Corky rockets.
But these are not unexpected. We've been talking about this for 15 minutes, setting up this possibility. And props to Team Liquid for getting themselves there. Now is a moment of truth.
Okay.
Baron is started up. They'll burn it down. They've got early positioning on the objective, and FlyQuest time is running out.
Josedeodo already used the flag in the pixel brush. There's no way for them to engage, and the Baron goes over to Team Liquid. They're going to drop down the Leona ulti. Solar Flare doesn't find much, but Ayla's still going in. The rest of the team is not close behind him. He uses that stasis to try to stay alive.
Okay.
He'll get away for now. Bwipo's gonna find Takoi off to the side. Aframu already dead. Bjergsen taking the kill on that as Bwipo stays safe, getting himself away. Hans Sama looking for the snipes. They're gonna find Takoi. There goes your Guardian Angel on Bwipo. Santorin leads the charge and takes a big old bite at a powder. There's your 3 kills for 1. Team Liquid gets Baron in a team fight.
Yeah, they're going to be walking all over Summoner's Rift like they've been walking all over FlyQuest as well. Bwipo's back out to bottom side. They're not going to leave any area open for FlyQuest right through the front door.
Here we go. FlyQuest, they're at least getting some of these players respawning, but the siege machine continues from TL. Now going to be forced to back away as they can clear out the waves. Hans Sama just puts a couple more shots into Kumo on his way out.
As we said, the luxury of that GA. Never mind. We are back out to action.
Ayla gonna get popped. He's caught out here in the mid lane. And the other thing that I wanted to point out in that replay that we just saw, the reason that Ayla went in and nobody else could follow, they were respecting the Takoi ultimate. They did not want to walk into a 3-man Orianna ulti. And now that Ayla's down again, this is a really nice sign for FlyQuest because Ayla's dead for 28 seconds. Baron's only around for another 50 seconds. You're removing the pressure of their 5-man Baron plays for a lot of that remaining time.
Yeah, you get to delay it now, the rest of this Baron time before Ayla gets there, but Teal's plan remains the same. They're going to group up, push out one lane with Bwipo first, have him join the team. Never mind, he'll just shock blast your carry.
That shock blast took 3/4 of Johnson's health, and the follow-up there has Takoi and Aframu both nearly dead as well. FlyQuest heads for the hills, and Team Liquid heads for the mid lane turret.
They want to make, these extra 17 seconds count with this Baron. They're going to get right up to that inhibitor turret. That thing will melt.
There it goes. The inhibitor itself will quickly join. Okay, Team Liquid, oh my goodness gracious, how do you even play against this?
Best stat in the game, Flowers.
Range.
Damage has flooded in. This is the cautionary tale that we start telling 10 minutes in, the power of the poke. And Team Liquid are getting the most out of it. Here we go. Can they finish it, though? They've got Johnson down. There's no Jinx on the side of FlyQuest, so it would be a miracle team fight if FlyQuest can pull this out.
Pedal to the metal. Team Liquid keeping it moving forward down the top lane next. Minion wave's about to crash in, and I expect Team Liquid to go full forward on top of that one. There's your next kill with both carries down. This is surely the end of the game and the end of FlyQuest winning streak. Team Liquid have their number. They got it all figured out. Josedeodo tries to buy some time. They're at least going to get the kill onto Hans Sama. Kumo dies. He tries to flash right back into the spawn platform. Johnson respawns, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Not in time, not today. They are at least grabbing a kill there onto Bwipo. Bjergsen getting himself back as they continue to put the damage here into the Nexus. Bjergsen and Santorin will do it. Team Liquid ends the FlyQuest winning spree.
Nicely set up there, even from draft for Team Liquid. FlyQuest, they make a gambit. They go for 3rd pick in the first round of Orianna instead of securing an engaged champion.
Hey, espera, si has llegado hasta aquí, te doy las gracias por ver el vídeo. Recuerda suscribirte para estar al día de las mejores partidas de competitivo en español. No te olvides de apoyar el vídeo con un like y tu comentario. Dejo todos los links para que apoyéis al LVP y sus casters, ya que sin ellos esto no sería posible. ¡Hasta la próxima!